Okay, so for video 2, we're going to change our view, and let's change our view to a corner view, and we're going to go to the left. And the reason why I'm going to the left, because I want to show you guys this guy is actually upside down. If you look right here, this is the eyeball, and then this is the snout of the animal. So at this point, we're going to use the flip tool, and we're going to look at the back corner side, and we're going to click right here. Let me bring it back over. So we're going to be right here in this section here, and we're going to come up here to the flip tool. So when you click on this, this allows you to see the head, and you get this little up and down arrow right here, just like I have right there. So it allows you to see this up and down arrow here that I have. And all you got to do is click it once, and it'll turn it the correct way. See how I'm just doing that? So you'll see that we have our head now flipped over. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click the left tool, and you're going to see where they kind of line up here. And I'm going to bring it back down. So you see that we need to bring these two together. So once you have your head where it is looking just like mine, you can see where they're lining up, I want you to click the top tool up here, and what we're going to do is we're going to need to select both of them. So I click like right here, and you'll see where when I let go, it's going to say that I have two shapes selected like it does here. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on the alignment tool, and you'll see that I'm able to align these. So what we want to do is we want to bring this one over here and align it to the upper part of the jaw. So we want our shapes to be lined up this way, and we also want our pieces to be aligned so that they are also on top of one another. So I just moved mine, and you'll notice that I lost everything. So I'm going to go and get that again so I have it both selected. I'm going to hit this. I'm going to click the middle one so that now they're together here, and it probably won't hurt for me to click on this one here to get it so now it looks like it's together. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and click somewhere else to turn those dots off, and I'm going to click again, and I'm going to turn to the left just to take a look to see how it looks like it's still a little bit off. So I'm going to use my my scroll cube to move in a little bit on the mouse, my scroll bar, and all I'm using basically is that mouse button. And I'm going to move my view, and I can see down here, if I just turn that a little bit, that little ball there has to come back. So I can see that has to come back a little bit. So what I'm going to do again is I'm going to scroll with the little cube again, and I'm going to move out a little bit. I'm going to click on the head, and you're going to see where I can use these arrows to go up or down, and I want to go up a little bit. Let's try that again. And what I want to do is open the mouth. There I go. I don't need to go up too high, I just need to be able to see it. And I'm going to take a look at it from the back corner. Maybe I went too far back. Bring this around. Scroll in a little bit. So what I want you guys to do is I'm going to have you guys come over, and you're going to come up and you're going to click right here, and you're going to have this part of the head. So in the corner here, you're going to see where it says millimeters. You can change that to as much as 0.25. We're going to stick with a millimeter for right now. And then with your arrow key, you can move this guy over to the spot where you want him. And then I can click on my little arrow right here, get that guy red, and I can lower him in to the exact spot I want. Clicking on my grid here and right clicking, I can go around to see if it actually looks like it lines up, and to me it looks pretty good. What we can do now is that we can actually play with this a little bit, because this is what I want you guys to do. It's kind of an activity where I want you guys to go and try and open its mouth. So we'll click on the top part again, only the top part. Let me just try to get just the top part there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin this to here so I can see it. And if I click on this guy, I can turn his mouth that way, which means if I can turn it that way, couldn't I also turn it to where I could open it by going this way? So click, hold, and drag it like that. So see how I got it so the jaw can actually open. Now this allows me to go back and see, hey, if that ball, did I go too far down with that ball? And it looks like I might have. So I'm going to have to correct that ball there. So I'm going to go and really undo what I just did. And I can take that ball there that I had before and maybe move it up a little bit that way. Now I can click and right click to spin him around. Click on just the head again, point here, and I can go and open him up. Oh, that's going to raise him. And it's just, we're really just playing with this just to see how it works with opening and closing the jaws. And that was what this little lesson was for, just to play around. We're not really going to print this guy, but this was just showing you guys how when you do go and you want something that's going to be movable with a little ball there, you guys can do it. Alright guys, good luck, and I hope you enjoy this movie. Try doing this one for some fun, and then go ahead and create some of your own.